Hi, my name is Joe Pulizzi, founder of The Tilt and author of the book, Content Inc. The most important thing we can do as content creators is develop a number of different revenue strategies, because if you look at The Tilt's research, what you'll find are the most successful content entrepreneurs out there have at least 4 different revenue channels. So when we build our loyal audience, we want to make sure we diversify as much as possible into different revenue sources so we can protect the business. So what we're going to do is we're going to break down the Content Inc. revenue model. And the first thing, of course, is to build a loyal audience. Whatever channel you're doing that on. Is that your e-newsletter? Is it your blog, podcast, Twitch channel, YouTube series, whatever the case is. So you have a loyal audience to start with. And then you have 6 direct ways that you can drive revenue. So the first direct way is probably the lowest hanging fruit, is advertising and sponsorship. So let's say that you have a successful podcast and you find a company that wants to reach your group of people. You might allow a sponsorship in your podcast or your e-newsletter, or if you have a website and a blog, maybe you have a button on the side that talks about your sponsor in some way, or let's say you have a sponsored webinar series and they fund your webinar and they get the leads because you're driving people from your audience into their audience. So that's advertising sponsorship. That's the first revenue driver that content creators can choose from. The second one, and maybe my favorite, are conferences and events. After the COVID-19 crisis, you're going to have a lot of opportunities in 2022 and 2023 to build conferences and events. So what does that mean? That means that maybe it's a small workshop you're going to put on in person, maybe it's a conference where you have a lot of educational training sessions, or maybe it's a full-out expo and event where you have booths and a number of sponsors. So there's many different models to conferences and events, and of course you could also do them virtually, although it's a little riskier, but a lot more revenue possibilities on the in-person event side. So the third type of revenue that you can generate is premium content. So let's say that you have a book or an ebook or an audio book, something where you have a small content package that you can sell directly to your customers. So that's premium content. Maybe your cause is worthy of donations. So let's say you have a lot of people that want to give to your cause, something like what a Wikipedia does, and on every page they ask for a donation. You also see sites like Mother Jones do the same thing, where they have news that's slanted a very particular way, and they're asking for people to donate to their cause so they can keep funding that kind of news source. The fifth type of direct revenue is affiliate marketing. So let's say that you have an email newsletter, and then you have a partner that says, hey, use my affiliate link and I will drive money to you if they use my service. So let's say that you're going to drive a link in your email newsletter to somebody else's service. They click on it, and then if they convert, that partner, that sponsor, will kick back, let's say 30 to 50% of the price of that subscription back to you. So affiliate marketing, it's probably one of the favorites for small content creators and content entrepreneurs out there. Now the sixth type of revenue source are subscriptions. So you see this all the time. Of course, you could buy a subscription to the New York Times, to the Washington Post, Business Insider, lots of different digital subscriptions available. But content creators now have a bunch of different options. You've got Spotify sponsorships now for podcasts. You've got Substack sponsors if you have an e-newsletter. So a lot of different ways that you could package your subscriptions so that somebody might pay on a monthly or an annual basis. So those are the 6 direct ways that you can drive revenue, and then there's 2 indirect ways. You could sell products and you could sell services. So if you have merchandise that you want to sell, that because you built an audience, people want to buy that merchandise, or let's say you have a software product that people want to buy because you built such an amazing audience, people want to buy your products, or let's say it's services. Let's say you have a coaching service, you have a consulting service, and because you've been sharing this amazing information and they want to learn from you, they're willing to buy your hourly or your package coaching service or something like that. So those are the 8 different ways in the Content Inc. business model. There are 2 other ways. That's building loyal customers, something like, let's say, John Deere's The Furrow magazine. They send that out so that John Deere customers become more loyal and buy more John Deere equipment. And then the last one is to create better customers. Let's say you're TD Ameritrade and you have Think Money magazine, and you send this magazine out to traders, and your goal is to have those traders trade even more. So they send this magazine out, and those that read that magazine actually trade 5 times more, so you're creating better customers. Now these are the 10 different sources that you have, so you have a lot of options to think about when you build a loyal audience. There's also one off to the side that we've been trying at the Tilt, that's creating your own community coin, your own cryptocurrency. We've done that with Tilt Coin on the Rally.io network. We have a lot more to cover on that at the tilt.com site, so if you want to check out about creator coins, just go to the tilt.com. We have a whole bunch more, but it's a new area. Community coins, creator coins, social tokens, some people call them. So a lot of opportunities for new business models. Of course, NFTs, non-fungible tokens are in there too. So a lot of different amazing business models for content creators today. I hope you've gotten a lot out of this video. Again, these are the different ways you can drive revenue as a content entrepreneur. Again, my name is Joe Pulizzi, founder of The Tilt, and go to thetilt.com for more information. Thanks.